DCS World. Explained in 11 minutes. What is it? It's a video game. Nothing else more. Let's take up our F-18 for the cat launch. I have to say, it's pretty exciting. And what's nice about DCS is you can fly the most modern fighter jets and go back in time, go analog, and even propeller driven. I'm partial to the scooter, and it's a free aircraft. The A4 Skyhawk, back in the day, was a tremendous airplane, a workhorse. Constantly upgraded, the A4 Skyhawk eventually could carry the AGM-45 Shrike anti-radiation missile. Look out, Fansong! So on DCS, a strong point is you can pick the era, you can pick the mission. And it just doesn't have to be the old Cold War. It could be current events or potential events. Now let's go into the negatives. DCS is designed for you to buy things, more airplanes, more maps. It's all about your wallet, and that's kind of unfortunate. I paid top dollar for an F-18 only to find out it only came with partial capability. Oh, I'm sorry. Early access. However, the game is free, and you get the Su-25, which is a very good airplane, and it's got a lot of features. Guided munitions, bombs, anti-radiation missiles. A really strong package. The game does require that you show a little skill. I recommend a decent joystick, and if you really like the game, buy something a little bit more expensive. I recommend a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. It'll have everything you need. If you like the game, upgrade to something more expensive, like a Thrustmaster. Now mapping, you shouldn't need the Grim Reapers or Red Kite to show you how to map the stick functions. I don't know why they don't just say target designator. So you got to kind of figure things out. Community comes down pretty hard on news. That's what happens when you run into a bunch of people that think they're fighter pilots. Now, some of these experts will hit the backspace key and make their flight stick disappear. That's what real fighter pilots do, don't they? But on that note, it is a game. Go ahead and hit a freeze game key, pause the game, and figure out what you need to do next. You'll eventually pick things up and be on your way. DCS also offers online play. You can communicate with other pilots using Discord or TeamSpeak. And it adds to a really good game simulation. Again, it's a game simulation. Another big thing DCS is about is mission editing. Learn how to use it. It's not hard. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube, but it's probably its strongest feature. You can pick your weapons, pick your mission, pick your opponents. You can be combined arms, air, land, and sea, or just a one-on-one. It's all up to you. Give it a try. You'll probably like it. If you purchase the Combined Arms module, you can even go ground vehicle. You can man an M1 Abrams and take on enemy armor. It's pretty good stuff. If you like that ground pounding thing. I pretty much fly the Western gear, but you can fly a MiG-29, Su-27, even a naval flanker. All good stuff. And unlike that War Storm game, it's not partial to the Soviet side. These Russian game developers are very objective. There's also some private contributions to the DCS aircraft lineup. You can get a add-on MiG-21, the Harrier, and the Biggin. I know I've left some out, but there's additional options to fly other aircraft at a small cost, of course, but well worth looking into. DCS also comes with a mission flight recorder. You can record every flight, every mission, review them later, see what you did right, see what you did wrong, and you can also look at what the enemy's doing. It's a really good system, it's easy to use, and it's very helpful. It really adds to your game experience. Air-to-air goes from BVR to up close and personal. Splash enemy fighter with a heater. AM-9X, very dependable. You also can get help finding your air targets with AWACS. Get flight vectors towards the enemy, or plot your escape. Really good stuff. And what's really good is to have AWACS vector either a target that you were just totally unaware of and deal with the threat with the AM-120 radar guided missile at long range. Great coordination leads to a great experience. It's also fun to get in a knife fight and switch from guns to missiles or reverse and get in that close-up kill. It's very rewarding.
Altitude. 111, Overlord, pop-up group 15240 at 1,500, cold.
Getting that IR growl, locking up a target adds to the immersion.
Overlord, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
And you can create triggers in the mission editor, have enemy fighters scramble to intercept you, then get vectors for your AWACS. It's just a great experience, a fun game. And there's our AWACS Overlord letting us know what's going on out there. And you can track your guided munitions to their targets. You can even watch the SHORAD close-in weapon system try to knock out your incoming. It's very entertaining. So guys, I hope we can keep this real. We don't need no pilot baby stuff. It's a game, and a good one at that. I recommend it. Give it a try. But it's not the only game out there. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Splash one apartment building.